Hi guys, welcome to another weekly reading vlog. This reading vlog is a little bit special because it is challenge based. I want to see how much I can read in 24 hours realistically. What I mean by realistically is that I won't stay up all night because I am too old to do it. I'll try to squeeze out as much time as possible for reading. So the book I've chosen for this reading challenge is The Book of Doors by Gareth Brown. It is the Gospel GSFF February book. This book is actually quite interesting because it is a low urban fantasy, which means that this story took place in this world but with some fantasy elements. In this book, we're gonna follow Casey, who worked in a bookshop. One day she received a mysterious book called The Book of Doors, like the title of this book, from a loyal customer. This book is really powerful because it can literally open any doors in this world without the constraint of time, which means that you can use this book to open the door in the past or even in the future. Maybe you could use this book as a prank as well, opening the door of your friend's home without letting them know and sneak in. Don't do anything weird though. Of course, with such powerful book, it would attract the wrong attention. So Casey is in danger. In this book, The Book of Doors was not the only magical book. There were other books that would grant you different abilities, let's say sneaking in the shadow, inflicting pain upon others, or giving you speed. Luckily, Casey would meet a guy called Mr. Fox who was a Scottish. He was a good guy because he wanted to protect all these books and keep them in a safe place. This book is actually quite fast-paced, so I guess it is a good choice for this reading challenge. I am halfway through the book. I think I'm on page 233. I only got half of it left, so I hope that I could finish it by the end of this vlog. But nothing is guaranteed. I hope that I could finish it. Fingers crossed. The time now is nearly 5 in the afternoon and you think it is the start of the reading challenge? No, because I got a book mail. It is more important than reading. So let's open this together first and then I will start reading. Don't worry. I am really excited for this one because it is an echo of Things to Come by James Islington, the second book of the Lacanius trilogy. I am happy for this one because it is a hardcover but a library copy, so it is quite cheap to get this one, even cheaper than buy a new paperback. I read the first book, The Shadow of What Was Lost, last year. I think it is last December. I enjoyed the last book, so I will keep on with this series. I hope that I will read this hopefully April or May, but we shall see because this book is thick. Every book on my TBR, I don't know why, they are all thick. But honestly, I will read this as soon as possible. So let's start our challenge now. Let's start reading. As you can see, the time now is 1:45 and I think it is the time for an update. Since the beginning of the video, I have read a little bit more. I read in the evening after dinner, before bed, and today when I got up, I spent some time on reading as well. But unfortunately, since I left the bed, I didn't have time to read at all. So it is not great. But I am happy to report that I have read roughly 150 pages more since the beginning of this video. I am on page 373, which is quite a lot. I usually don't read this much because if I read, let's say, more than 150 pages, my brain will be like, stop functioning, don't want to absorb any more new information. and then the reading would be like a waste of experience. Now I am fine because this book is great. I think this book is really fast-paced. From what I've read since the last update, I think this book is definitely emotional and heartbreaking. Heartbreaking because of the trauma our main characters has to go through because of all these magical books. It is sometimes heartwarming because of the lessons our characters has to learn. This book, I didn't expect that there would be so much time traveling, but at the same time, the author has set out some rules about it, so you don't feel like this plot doesn't make sense at all, or you will be confused about what time are we in. I think I've got roughly 50 pages left. It is about how these characters gonna work together to take down this powerful enemy. I'm not sure how this book gonna end because I think there are still some mysteries need to be answered, but we shall see. Now I have to make lunch because I am hungry, and then after lunch I have to do some chores to wash all the dishes, but I would definitely find some time to read a little bit more. Hopefully I can finish this book in this reading challenge and pick up a new book. I will see you in the next update. See ya! The time now is 4:15 and I'm happy to say that I have finished the Book of Doors by Gareth Brown. Let me put it down first. Overall, I do enjoy this book, even though this book involves quite a lot of time traveling by the power of the Book of Doors. You won't feel the plot is overly complicated or hard to digest. I feel like quite a lot of our characters are lonely at first. They may be losing their friends, they may be losing their family, but by the power of these books, they go out for a journey, for an adventure. Throughout these traumatic events, they have at last learned a lesson, maybe to let go of something or maybe enjoy the companions now. So I love how the ending concludes everything. I think this book is a standalone and it's not too long. Every details, every events are quite closely linked together and everything got an explanation behind. I enjoyed this book and I have completed my challenge to finish this book in this vlog. I still got roughly 45 minutes left for this reading challenge, but I don't see myself reading that much because I need a break. I have just read like over 200 pages in 24 hours. This is literally quite a lot for me. Coincidentally, the next book I'm gonna read is also about books. It is The Book That Wouldn't Burn by Mark Lawrence. I don't know much about what this book is about, but I have heard quite a lot of good reviews about it, and it is also my first time to read anything from Mark Lawrence, so I guess it will be a good start. So let me know in the comment, do you like this kind of reading challenge? Because I think it is quite challenging to me and I feel quite accomplished because I've pushed myself to complete a book within 24 hours. Next week reading challenge is also a special one. It is not like a cozy reading vlog, but we got a theme about it and it is about AI. So if you have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a like. If you don't want to miss any content from me, make sure you have subscribed to my channel. I'll see you real soon. Goodbye.